Alrighty, so this is the last archive kind of review video for one of my old reactions as far as the movies that are unrelated to a specific series. I did the Moana one, and I did the Hotel Transylvania one. Now it's time for the Wolf Children one. So as with those, the reaction is down below in the description if you guys are looking for that. It's just archived now on the channel, so you can find it if you're ever looking for it. And here comes the half-assed review for Wolf Children. An incredible movie. I thought this movie was fantastic. I loved it. Loved it. I thought this was a great movie. But anyways, so as far as the plot of this movie, it's pretty simple. Hana is in college, falls in love with a dude. Turns out he can transform into a wolf. They bone a lot, and they have a son and a daughter. Ame, the son, and Yuki, the daughter. I actually don't remember if Ame is how it's pronounced or not. I actually couldn't remember the son's name. I remembered Yuki, of course, but I could not remember. Oh well. Anyways. So the dad dies in an accident trying to get food, hunting food because, wolf boy. But, and this story kind of portrays Hana's life as a single mother who is raising wolf children who are, have their human form and their wolf form, and, they're kind of out in the rural area, which helps out the fact that they are, of course, wolf children hybrids. And, it's a really beautiful film that, again, like I said, primarily just tells the story of a motherhood in a very unique format. Because, obviously there's the kind of strife of having wolf children, and obviously how that could be such an issue and such a problem and such a challenge for a single mother especially. But it also, in many ways, gives it also gives a lot of, it kind of accentuates a lot of the typical problems of being a parent, and then specifically being a single parent. And it kind of just takes them a bit further than they normally otherwise would. But one of the things I really enjoy about this movie is kind of the more mundane, comparably mundane, strife of being a mom, and especially being a single mom, and how that's portrayed and even elevated by the fact that she has literal wolf children. So what happens is that, people are kind of wondering about shit, and what she ends up doing is moving to the countryside away from people. There's less people around, and that allows a bit more freedom for the kids, and they're less likely to get found out about who they really are and all that stuff. So, So she's shit at farming, but she learns how to farm from one of the locals, and that's all cool. And then the boy almost dies, but Yuki saves him, and over time, the boy starts to become a bit more of a wolf. As he grows up, and then Yuki just wants to go to school, and she makes friends. So it's kind of like Yuki is kind of becoming more of a human, and she wants to be a human, and she wants to fit in with kids and stuff. And then the boy, Ame, just wants to be more of a wolf. So you kind of have the boy who wants to be a wolf and a beast and all that, and then the girl who most so wants to be a human. And it's a really good parallel between the two, and it's really cool. And Ame runs into this fox who starts teaching Ame about how to live in the forest, basically, which is really cool. So then Sohei shows up, and just Sohei knows something's off about Yuki, and something's going on. And then Yuki ends up scarring her and scarring him and transforming into a wolf. And Yuki, as in her, oh my god, I can't talk. But the point is, she scars him, turns into a wolf. It's this whole thing. And then Sohei is just saying that a wolf did it, which in a sense saves Yuki, and they become friends, and that's someone who knows about Yuki's secret, and it's really adorable. So meanwhile, the two kids have arguments over whether they're humans or wolves, because the boy sees himself as a human, whereas the girl sees... Sorry, flip that. Jesus, this is so bad. This is why I say half-assed, because they're so bad. Especially these, which are just archives, are purposely bad. I'm kind of memeing them. I'm kind of trying to make them bad, but most of this is just happening naturally. Honestly, it's probably all happening naturally, if we're being honest. But the point is, they fight over whether they consider themselves wolves or humans. The boy considers himself a wolf. The girl considers herself a human, and they're both like, what the fuck? What's interesting, too, is so then the storm happens, and people almost die. And there's this cute moment where Yuki transforms into a wolf because she's alone with Sohei, and it's like, yeah, this is how it goes. And then he's like, I already knew. And it was just really adorable. And what's really great was is fucking during the storm, Hana's looking for her boy, and she gets knocked out, and she sees a vision of Daddy, of her husband, and basically he's like, you've done a good job. You don't need to worry about them. They're going to be fine. Whether, one of them's a girl, one of them's a wolf, whatever, they're going to be fine. You did a great job with our kids, and it's fucking emotional as hell, and just thinking about it, it's like, shit, dude, that shit was too much for me. Like that, oof. And then the boy shows up, and saves her, and then when she wakes up, he's fully a wolf, and he goes into the mountain, and he goes back to the mountains, and she kind of accepts that he's gone, and he's grown up, and he's found his own way, and it's so good. It's so good. And then they skip ahead, and you see Yuki leaving home, and you hear the howling of the boy, and then you have Hana just thinking about raising her kids, and it's just, and that's the film, and it's fucking great. And I described it horribly, but check out, if for some reason you're watching this half-assed review and you haven't watched my reaction, go and watch it. I highly recommend this one. This movie is fantastic, but like I said, this is just an archive review, so I can get the video back up, so it's available for all you guys on the main site. It's available, so it's down below in the description if you guys want to check it out. And yeah, so now all of my movies that this should do for all my movies, because Zootopia and Princess Mononoke are available, and there will actually be a movie playlist. There is a movie playlist that will be available now. It'll be public if you check out all the playlists. There is a movie playlist now that's for movies that are not related to a series. So like the Cowboy Bebop movie won't be in there, the Evangelion movie won't be in there, Steven Universe movie won't be in there. Movies like that won't be in there, but as far as movies that are kind of part of their own thing, they're all there in order of when I did them, so you can check those out. And yeah, there's a playlist for that, which keeps them organized, which is really cool. But yeah, the reaction's here, and that's pretty much all I got to say. So anyways, I hope you guys, this is just the beginning of us archiving so much stuff that had to get taken down, but oh well, it's a start, and there will be many, many more half-assed reviews on the way. So I hope you guys don't enjoy them, because they're horrible. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the reactions, because those actually aren't that bad. So I'll see you guys next time with another video. Thanks for watching. Peace.